What's going on, folks? Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Today, we're going to be doing some body weight training, combination sets because we are targeting high intensity workouts. So, we're going to be combining two exercises per exercise, or rather, two workouts per exercise. First one, leg raises, 2 pull-ups. Second exercise, special push-ups. It's going to include your regular push-ups, your military push-ups, your Pike push-ups, and Mike Tyson push-ups. And then the third group of exercises, lunges to squat combination. It's a circuit training, which means that each exercise would have a specific number of repetitions, and then the total, all the exercises combined, would have 10 sets in total. And then after completing the 10 sets, we're going to go into 100 push-ups again and 50 burpees to complete the exercise. Yeah, it's a high intensity workout. I anticipate this will take about maybe 45 minutes to an hour, right? So yeah, if you enjoy that content, make sure you click that like button, subscribe to the channel. Wishing you guys a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Even though it's the Christmas season, a lot of us are eating so much food. It's a good opportunity for you to still consider working out while you're celebrating, right? So let's go. Set number 1. Leg raises, baby. Seven push-ups. Specialized push-ups. Lunges, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 squats. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10. 1 set down, 9 sets to go. What's going on, yo? Merry Christmas. Awakened Poby. You thought no one watching your stream? Yeah, bro. That's why I'm happy you guys are here watching. I appreciate you, man. Awakened Poby. Christopher Kemp. What's going on? Aidens. What's good? I appreciate you guys. Merry Christmas. Wishing you guys a happy new year. Let's get into the new year with a better exercise routine. Let's not wait until the New Year's resolution before we begin working out. I'm showing you guys some body weight training that I do, and you can learn from this. You can come back and watch the video at a later time and follow along. Do some of these exercises in your house or at the gym or at the park. If you like that content, click that like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys. Let's go for set number 2. Let's go. Number 2. Leg raises. 7 leg raises, 8 pull-ups. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pull-ups. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Specialized push-ups. 1 pike. That's 1 pike push-up. And then 7 military push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 Mike Tyson, 9, and regular push-up, 10. 10 lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 squats. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It is intense. It's an intense workout. It's actually more intense than I thought. So it's a lot of cardio, a lot of endurance training, right? Because I'm doing the combinations, trying not to take too much breaks between each exercise. But I'm going to be taking longer breaks between each circuit, right? Because I plan to do 10 circuits. I've completed 2 so far. Instead of taking 1 minute between each circuit, I'm going to be taking 3 minutes just so that I can recover and go into the next group of exercises at optimum energy. Tijani Esther, what's going on, Tijani Esther? Thank you for tuning in. Merry Christmas, guys. What's going on? I'm doing some workouts. I'm showing you guys some body weight exercises that you can do from the house. Right now, I'm taking a break. I'm gonna be taking 3 minutes break between each circuit because the exercises are quite intense. High cardio, high endurance training, combining body weight exercises, leg raises to pull-ups is the first exercise. And then what I call special push-ups. It's pretty much the combination of Pike push-ups, Mike Tyson push-ups, and military push-ups. And then finally, we're going to be combining lunges and squats for the legs, right? After doing these 5 exercises, I feel that high intensity, right? And I'm doing 10 sets in total. Each exercise is an average of 8 reps for 10 sets in total. And after completing the 10 sets, I'm going to be doing another 100 push-ups and 50 burpees, right? To complete the full high intensity body weight training from the house. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel if you like this content. What's going on, Shivam Tungar? Shivam Tungar. You're 15.3 years, 184. Yeah, we're about the same height. My growth plate was stuck or open. I'm not really sure what you're trying to say, bro. But if you're 15 and you're 184 cm, then you're tall. That means you're a tall guy, right? Because that's about 6'2", 6'1.5" thereabout. If you're 15 and you want to get into body weight training, start doing your push-ups, man. Start with your push-ups, your body weight squats. You don't need to go to the gym. Forget about going to the gym. Start from the house. Push-ups, body weight squats, or regular squats, and burpees. And be consistent. Do those every day, 5 days a week, for 2 weeks, non-stop. 5 days a week, 2 days break. And then after on the 3rd week, you want to increase your reps, the amount of repetitions that you do, so you get stronger. Trisha, please. What's going on, Trisha, please? I appreciate you guys. Click that like button, please. Subscribe to the channel. It's a body weight training exercise channel, right? I try to encourage people to use their body weight to accomplish their workout goals. That's what I do on this channel. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys. And Merry Christmas to those guys that are celebrating. Happy holidays. Total bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One pike push-up. This is what the pike push-up looks like. Look. Seven military push-ups. 8 military push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mike Tyson, 9, 10. 10 lunges, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 squats. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's go. It is intense, for real. Habiti. No gain, no pain, brother. I agree, man. Thank you, Habiti Hero. Shivman Tongar. Yes, bro. I can do 5 pull-ups, 25 push-ups. Managed 2 one-arm push-ups. Awesome. Bro, you're strong, man. You're strong. That's awesome, man. Keep practicing, brother. Never give up. Keep on training. By the time you're like 25, if you keep on doing what you're doing for 10 years and you're 25, boy, you're going to start making money from working out. Trust me. The fact that you're able to start at a young age, and if you keep on pushing, you're going to start making money from working out. So don't give up, bro. Keep on going. Let me get my water. I had to go get that water. Frog stand. Shivam. Alkeoha. Merry Christmas, bro. Janush. What's going on, Janush? Shivam Tungar. Frog stand. You mastered the frog stand. Oh, nice. For 2 minutes. That's awesome, man. I think the frog stand helps you until you're able to do the planks. If you're able to do the planks on a double horizontal bar, right? It's a great improvement in your calisthenics. Helps you build core strength, right? Man, salute to India, bro. Shivam, thank you so much, brother. Man, keep on working, man. I've been seeing a lot of guys out of India doing calisthenics. Man, guys in India are strong, bro, for real. You guys are beginning to develop that culture of bodyweight exercises. Shout out to India, for real. Need workout. Running for creatine is good for ya bad. It's water, bro. It's literally water. Look. No creatine, bro. Let's go for set number 4. Total bar exercises. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pull-ups. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 pike push-up. That's 2 pike push-ups, 8 military push-ups. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I snuck in 1 Mike Tyson push-up there. Let's go for 10 lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 squats. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's go, bro. No creatine, no pre-workout, nothing special, no protein shakes, nothing. Just regular food, African food for the most part, right? Minimized carbohydrates and starch, more protein, right? Lots of rest, but I'm trying to get better. I don't get enough rest myself. And consistency, that's all it is. Forget about taking those creatine, forget about protein shakes. If you're trying to become a bodybuilder, yes, you can take protein shakes, but they also have some detrimental impact on your health, right? Steroids, avoid steroids, bro. It's going to fuck up your cardiovascular health. It's going to give you water retention sicknesses. It's generally bad for you, bro. I've never done it in my entire life, ever. So I encourage you guys, just keep on working out, stay positive. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hey, my Russian brother, what's good, bro? Healthy, yes sir, Russia. Shout out to Russia. Shivam, what is this type of exercise? I guess you're dodging for doing full body workouts. Yes, it's a full body set. I start off with leg raises and pull-ups, a combination. So, because I'm still up, I'm coming up, I'm not yet there, right? I'm starting with 7 leg raises and 8 pull-ups, no breaks in between. And then I get off the bar, I get on the ground, I do 2 pike push-ups, and then 8 military push-ups. Military push-ups are basically, when you push down, you touch your shoulder, push down, touch your shoulder, push down, touch your knee for 8 sets. And then I get on the ground for my leg work, 10 lunges, 10 on each side, and 10 squats as a combination. So all of these exercises, think about it, the lunges and the squats are targeting the leg muscles. The special push-ups are targeting mostly the chest and the triceps. The pull-ups are targeting the backs, the traps, right? And my endurance. And the leg raises, it's technically called toe to bar exercises. So the toe to bar exercises are very good for my core, my abs, my obliques. So what I'm doing right now is a full body workout. targets almost every muscle group in the body, plus they are combinations, right? So it builds a high intensity and it develops my cardio and stamina. Janusz, Merry Christmas, my boy. Thank you, Car. Janusz, I see you're desperately searching for a response. I'm gonna give it to you now, bro. I'll give it to you, bro. You're desperately, bro. You're so desperately searching for me to say something to you, bro. Merry Christmas. That's what I have to say to you. You're like a Ronaldo physique. Hell no, bro. No, Shivam. You're patronizing me, brother. I wish I had Ronaldo's physique. Boy, Ronaldo is ripped. You're talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, right? That man is ripped. He has a great shape, for real. But yeah, that is a perfect body type, if you ask me, because he's lean, muscular, strong, and healthy. Let's go for set number 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pull-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! 2 pikes. One, 2, 3. 8 militaries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 squats. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. Man. I appreciate you, man. Shivam. Janusz. Although you're trying to troll, but I still appreciate you, my friend. Merry Christmas to you. Akbar, Hindi, me bolo namate karake. Did I pronounce that properly? I feel like Hindi is one of the most difficult languages to understand or to learn. Hey, Janusz, Sterling. Was Sterling? I'm trying to remember who that is. I think Sterling was a soccer player in Manchester United. I might be wrong, but Sterling, a French guy or British? I don't know, man. Searching him up. I'll imagine Sterling. I can't use my phone to search right now because I'm live streaming with the phone, right? But yeah, I appreciate you, man, for real, for real. Double tap that screen, click that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me show you guys my tally system. This is how I track my exercise, right? I have a tally system. Look, I've completed 5 sets in total. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 sets in total. He's a UFC fighter. Jermaine Sterling. I'm gonna look him up, man. I appreciate it. If you tell me that I look like a UFC fighter, it's a compliment. So I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, bro. I have 1 more minute of rest and I'm gonna go to set number 6. Yo, this exercise is quite intense, I'll be honest. I don't even know if I can complete the 50 burpees after I'm done with all these because I'm extremely burning already. But let's see how it goes. I also like to complete, and it's a very good advice too for everyone trying to get into this body weight exercises, especially if you're working out from the house. You don't have anybody to motivate you, to push you. You have to do it for yourself. It's very important that you write down the exercises that you want to accomplish and you make sure that you finish it no matter what. As much as possible, complete every exercise that you intended to do. It's very important. That's the only way you can improve your strength, your conditioning, right? Namatse means giving respect to someone. Like in Japan, people bow to front of another man. In India, Namatse is like bowing. I see. Man, I respect Asian cultures, man, for real. I respect what you guys have going on there in India, in Japan, at the Far East, especially China. Right now, China is kicking everybody's ass. China is the top dog of the world right now. Shout out to China, for real. But respect, big respect to everybody else. Big respect to India, Japan. Do you compete in combat sports or just keeping your body fit? Yeah, I'm just keeping fit, bro. I've never competed in combat sports. I'm a huge boxing fan though. So I can sit here and talk about boxing for hours and hours. Because I'm a huge boxing fan. I follow the sport. It's a very, very corrupt sport, but it is what it is, right? Venom X Short. Hi, I want to do MMA and I'm 12 years old. My desire to do MMA stems from being constantly bullied and I can't, but because we're poor. Ah, man. One thing I can tell you for sure, bro, I really hope these are true stories because, you know, this is the internet. Different people come around and they pretend to be something else that they are not. But I hope you're telling the truth. Vexon X Short. I really hope you're telling the truth. If you are, one thing I'll tell you is if you're being bullied, you need to start developing self-confidence. Try as much as possible to feed yourself with confident information. Anything that makes you feel confident about yourself, feed yourself with that. Surround yourself with people that make you feel confident and start training. If you want to get into MMA, I don't think it's a bad thing, but start training. Even if you're poor, let's assume you have nothing right now. You have your body weight, and I'm pretty sure you have access to food. So once you have nice food in your belly, start doing push-ups. Push-ups If you're 12 years old, you're not too young to start training yourself. Do push-ups, squats. Since you already have access to the internet, to YouTube, subscribe to guys like myself that are showing you how to use your body weight to build some strength and some muscle and some endurance. It's free. You don't have to pay anybody. You already have access to the internet. Use that free resource, although it costs you some money for the data, I get it, but it's still free to an extent. Use that free resource to, learn how to do push-ups, pull-ups, squats, train your body. You're going to become a beast. And put yourself out there. Save some money. As a matter of fact, you already have a YouTube channel. Open up a YouTube channel. Showcase what you're doing. You never know. You might have people that are interested in you and they want to support you. And they're going to give you some money and you can buy equipment and you can start training. And before you know what's up, bro, you might become an MMA competitor. You might make millions and millions of your currency and you would accomplish your dreams. There is nothing impossible. Trust me, bro. I'm also from a poor background. That I can tell you for sure. But right now, look at me. I'm not even doing this for money. Although I would like to make money from this, if I'm being honest. But I'm just doing it because it's an avenue for me to communicate with random people, showing them what I do and possibly learning from them, right? So just do you, bro. The world is full of challenges. Life is unfair. You might be a very good person, but life shits on you. Life throws shit on your face, even though you're a good person. That's just the way the world is. Personally, I don't really believe in karma because I've seen so many bad people succeed and thrive. And I'm wondering, how can this evil person be successful in life? So I don't know, man. Just keep being positive, bro. Surround yourself with things that make you feel confident about yourself and continue being confident. Subscribe to my channel, bro. I'll be giving you some game from time to time. Trust me. Nice, bro. Janush, salute to you, bro. Respect for that. Vexan, you can start working out at home. Keep it fit. Yes, I will help you chase your dreams. Respect. Yes, sir. Janush, salute to you, Janush. Thank you for encouraging the brother Vexan. Thank you so much for your support. Yes, start exercising from the house, bro. It is the best thing you can do for yourself and it costs you no money. And trust me, by the time you keep on exercising for about 6 months, you keep on staying consistent for 6 months, you're exercising, your family members, your friends, they're going to start asking you questions like, hey, bro, show me what you're doing, man. I'm interested. I really like what you're doing. Come teach me. Trust me, bro. I'm telling you from my own life experience. From my life experience, people around me, they started becoming my fans. And I don't offer anything special. But they started looking up to me because I have the discipline to come outside and work out. That's all I bring to the table. I'm able to stay consistent in working out, and people started respecting me. So do the same, bro. Man, I appreciate you guys for the subscription. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's go for set number 6. No creatine, bro. Just water. No creatine, no protein shake. Look. Just water. Set number 6. Toe to bar for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pull-ups. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 pike push-ups. 1, 2, 3. 7 Mike Tysons, and 7 militaries, 1 Mike Tyson push-up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Mike Tyson, 9, 10. 10 lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 bodyweight squats. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, baby. Let's go. 6 down, 4 to go. Hey, brother. Brother Shivam, let me ask you a question, bro. What is Christmas like in India? Is it a huge celebration? Do a lot of people celebrate Christmas? And I understand you guys also have a different calendar system. So January 1st is technically not the New Year's. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Oh, you're going to bed. Good night, brother. Brother, can you flex your back? Phanom. Hey, bro. I can't, man. But let me take this break first. I'm doing a high intensity workout. It might look a little bit. Hey, Shivam. I was asking about Christmas and New Year's and the calendar system in India. Do you guys, the calendar system in India, I don't think it follows the common one around the world, whereby January 1st is not going to be New Year's Day in maybe the Hindu religion. I might be wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong, please. So Therese, I appreciate that, my beautiful queen. Thank you. Vexon. Brother, I'm trying this using keyboard translation because I don't know much English, but I can understand what you're saying. Thank you, man. Vexon. Vexon, hey, you guys give Vexon a round of applause for real. Vexon, I appreciate you, man. That shows, it shows a lot of dedication. It shows you're serious about what you're saying, and I respect it. I really hope, I wish you nothing but the best in your future. You said you're 12 years old and you're interested in working out. I encourage you to begin as soon as possible, right? Keep on going. Never give up, bro. If your dreams is to become an MMA fighter, keep pushing. You are going to accomplish it as long as you believe in yourself. But the most important thing is you need to surround yourself with positive energy, people that would make you feel appreciated. You don't want to be around people that would diminish your vibrations, your energy, right? So stay positive, start training. If you don't have money for gym, you don't have money for equipment, no problem. Use your body weight. Do your push-ups, your squats, your burpees. It's going to take you far, I promise. Keep going, brother. Phanom. I appreciate you, man. Hey, you guys are giving me a great time. I seen that beautiful sister sending me that beautiful message. I appreciate you. Sotiris 9. Sotiris, thank you, my beautiful queen. Thank you so much. Let's go. We're going for set number 7. I'm running 12 kilometers a day, and doing 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups. Whoa. I'm so happy that a lot of people are beginning to take exercising as part of their culture. It's getting more popular, and it's a beautiful thing to see. The world wasn't this way about 30 years ago. Fewer people took their exercising serious. But these days, a lot more people are taking it seriously, and it's a beautiful thing to do. We're going to be having a healthier world. I appreciate you. Shivam. So, Sanjiwam. I'm running 12 kilometers a day, doing 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups. Those are, 12 kilometers a day, bro. That is crazy. But you got to be careful about your knees too, eh? If you're a young person, if you keep on running and putting so much stress on your knees, you might feel the impact in the future. So I would recommend, you don't want to be doing 12 kilometers every day. Maybe a few days a week, maybe twice a week. The other days, look for some other high intensity cardio exercises that you can do so that you minimize the amount of stress that you put on your joints, especially your knees, right? So I think you can also include, you already do push-ups and crunches, sit-ups. I encourage you to do pull-ups. Pull-ups are some of the best exercises that you can do. Start doing pull-ups. I can't emphasize that enough. Start doing pull-ups. Pull-ups are some of the best exercises that you can do. Start training yourself until you can do 20 pull-ups straight. Once you can do 20 pull-ups non-stop, you've accomplished a new goal. Trust me. And then you want to get into muscle-ups. Start doing muscle-ups, right? I can't do muscle-ups here because I'm inside the house. But once you're able to master your pull-ups, then you want to get into muscle-ups. Muscle-ups, pull-ups, combination, dead hangs. It really helps build your back muscles, your traps, and your general endurance. And it takes you to a new level of exercising, right? But your 12-kilometer runs, your sit-ups, and your push-ups are good. Only thing that I will advise is you probably want to be careful about running too much because of your knees in the future. My English is weak, but I'm still trying to explain. And on January 1st, we celebrate busting firecrackers into the new year. Oh, I see. Interesting. Oh my God. David Goggins is a monster, man. Yo, leave that man. That man is from another planet. David Goggins, he's something else. That guy would make you run 1,000 kilometers. That guy is an absolute monster, right? But yeah, I appreciate, that's a good source of inspiration, David Goggins. But you also want to be careful. Most importantly, you want to listen to your body. If your body is showing you any signs of weakness, then you want to take it a little bit slower, right? Because you don't want to be suffering injuries too. It's a very common thing. Shivam, you're doing a great job, man. I perfectly understand your English. No problem. Everybody understands what you're trying to explain. And thank you for explaining what goes on January 1st in parts of India. If you want, you can understand from what I've been writing. I often make mistakes when I write because I use keyboard translation to correct the mistakes into English. All right, Vexon, you're doing well, bro. Yes, sir. Pull-ups. Yes, pull-ups. You're not going to go wrong with pull-ups, bro. I promise you. Pull-ups are the best. Yo, when I started doing pull-ups and when I started doing muscle-ups, I felt so good. I'm not going to lie, bro. So I want you to have that same feeling that I had. Once I was able to bust my first couple of muscle-ups, that's a few years ago now, right? And then I started doing the pullovers. And then I stopped going to the gym pretty much. Once I was able to do the muscle-ups and the pullovers, I stopped going to the gym. I became 100% calisthenics bodyweight person. But these days, I've started going back to the gym, but I only spend less than 10% of my workouts at the gym. 90% of my workouts are at home. I work out in the house, doing the regular stuff, push-ups, pull-ups, squats, burpees, lunges, toe to bars. You see that pull-up station there that I have? You can get it on Facebook Marketplace. Depends on where you are. If you're in the US, you can get it as low as $50. You don't need to get a brand new one, bro. You can get a brand new one on Amazon for $200, but on Facebook Marketplace, you get it for $50, right? So get one of these cheap pull-up stations. You can do your pull-ups, your dead hangs, your toe to bars, your leg raises. You can do so many things on this tiny piece of equipment. I don't understand. I do that much exercise, but with pull-ups, I can't do more than 5. Yeah, right? Because pull-ups, yo, let me show you something quickly, bro. Song Jinwo, let me show you something. This is a common mistake that a lot of people make when they're doing their pull-ups. They don't engage their traps. They dead hang. They try to pull themselves up from a dead hang position. Let me show you what I'm saying. So this is a dead hang position. If you want to pull up, engage your traps like this. Don't pull up from this position. It's more difficult. Pull up from this position. This way, you're using your back muscles to pull yourself up, right? But if you pull yourself up from here, look, it's more difficult. So I encourage you to engage your traps. Engage your trap muscles, your back muscles, before pulling up from a dead hanging position. Let's go, set number 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck. My ring was digging into my finger, so I need to adjust it first. So let's go for 8 pull-ups. Ah, 8. Yo, my ring, bro. It was digging into my finger. All right, let's go. One pike push-up. 2. 8 Mike Tysons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 Mike Tyson. 1 regular. 10 lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7 down, 3 to go. They say, so my brother Sung Jin Won, he says, they say to pull knees towards the stomach so you can use momentum. Yes, for your muscle ups, 100%. If you pull your knees to your stomach, then it gives you that momentum. It generates the momentum that you need to get on top of the bar, right? But if you're doing a regular pull-up, I would recommend you don't use your knees. But if you have to at the beginning, it's all good. But as you progress, as you improve on your technique, you want to keep your knees straight doing the pull-ups, right? Because that way you're using 100% of your traps and your shoulders and your core muscles to pull yourself up, right? Because if you're using the knees, then you're transferring some of that weight to the momentum that is generated from the knee swing. Yeah, they call it a keep pull-up, or I guess it's called a regular freestanding pull-up, right? The keep technique. I once got into a fight with a bully. Wait, I'm so sorry, bro. Let me just quickly scroll back a little bit. 10-inch chopper. What? Down the line. What's up, brother? What do you mean 10-inch chopper? If you want, you can understand from what I've written. I often make mistakes. Yeah, I seen that. Yes, sir. Pull up. You want to add that to your routine? Absolutely. Yeah, I have seen in reels. They say to pull knees inside the knees and use momentum of the body. Yes. That technique is useful. It will help you. It will surely help you get your chin above the bar. But as you progress, you want to use less knee movement in your pull-ups, right? You want to make sure that as much as possible, your legs are straight together, pointing downwards. It's the best technique for a pull-up. But if you're getting into the muscle up, then you probably need to start with your knee momentum. You want to tuck your knees into your chest while swinging. So when you swing forward, on your backward swing, you tuck your knee into your chest and you pull yourself over the bar for a muscle up, right? And then you can slowly start improving on the technique until you can do a swingless muscle up. I'll be honest, I can't even do a swingless muscle up yet. I mean, I've done it a few times, but I still need a lot of training. If I'm doing my muscle ups these days, I still swing my knees, So it is what it is. All it takes is training, more training, and consistency. So Vexon, this is an interesting one, bro. Vexon says, by the way, that's my he's a 12-year-old. He has the dreams to get into MMA, and I know that he can. Because if you have dreams, you can always accomplish your dreams. There is nothing that you can dream of that is too big for you to accomplish, unless it's something crazy. If it's something crazy, like you want to take over the world, I don't think that's possible, okay? But for you to, if you're aspiring to become an MMA fighter and you're 12 years old, absolutely possible. Even if you're from the poorest country in the world, you're from the poorest region in the world, it's still possible, bro. So he says, I once got into a fight with a bully, but I didn't back down. Oof. I fought back. I got beaten up, and part of my mouth was bruised. But when my family asked about it, I said it's because I fell to the ground. Whoa. Man, we've all had those stories in the past, man. You don't want your family to feel like you're unsafe or you're not able to take care of yourself. But sometimes, I'll be honest with you, bro, there are some battles that you need to tell your family about. There are some altercations that you might find yourself in that might be too big for you to handle, and you need to tell your family. But at the same time, as a man or an upcoming man, there are some battles that you need to face for yourself. You just have to face that battle, bite the bullet, get your ass whipped a couple of times, and you come back stronger. That guy that bullied you, that you got into that fight with, I really hope you took a chunk. I hope you took out one of his teeth as well, so that he would remember you. He'll be like, yeah, I got into a fight with a smaller guy, but that guy, that's why I have this missing tooth. I hope you did that to him. And if you did not, it's all good. We'll live to fight another day. But always remember, if the battle is too much for you to handle, you might need to tell your family members. They say to pull knees towards the stomach so that you can use momentum. Yes. Hey, bro, what's this channel about? Mike Tyson. Yes, sir. Mike Tyson, one of the greatest boxers of all time. Shout out to Mike Tyson from, I think Mike Tyson was from Bed-Stuy, New York. Or was it Bronx or Brooklyn? I don't know. Somewhere in New York. Hey, Mike Tyson, I appreciate you for tuning in, bro. This channel is about body weight exercising. I showcase some body weight training that I do from the house. And I explain how you can get into this lifestyle without having a gym membership, right? If you want to get into an active lifestyle and you don't have the money, you still have the opportunity to. Because with your body weight, you can accomplish a lot. You don't need no gym membership. You don't need no supplements or anything fancy. You don't need any equipment. All what you need is your body weight and your discipline and determination. Get on the ground. Start with the basics. Nothing fancy, nothing complex. Basic push-ups. If you're able to complete 5 push-ups, that is a great start. Begin with your push-ups. 5 push-ups, 5 squats, 5 burpees. And if you're an advanced person, you've been working out for a long time, start with 20s. 20 push-ups, 20 burpees, 20 squats. That's it. And then you can slowly start adding other routines to your exercises. Like, let me show you what I'm doing today. One sec here. So for my today's workout, I have 5 exercises that I'm doing. They all only require my body weight. Leg raises, pull-ups, special push-ups, lunges, and squats. Those are the number of repetitions for each exercise, right? And we're doing 10 sets for each circuit. And after completing the 10 sets, then we're going to be doing 100 push-ups and 50 burpees. Listen, if you can complete all these exercises, right? You don't need no gym membership. Bro, you're burning 600 calories. Now, some people, what they are trying to accomplish is to become bodybuilders. I'm not trying to become a bodybuilder. I used to be a bodybuilder like 15 years ago. Then I used to use protein shakes. I used to pump weights at the gym, but I stopped because I'm just not interested in it. Do you want to be a bouncer? Do you want to work as a security? Yes, use creatine, build your muscles, be a bodybuilder. But if you want to be in shape, you want to have just regular lean muscles, functional muscles, flexibility, then use body weights. Because with your body weights, you can do so much. You can, like, I'll tell you what. When I was a kid, and I'm pretty sure you all can relate to this, I used to do all types of crazy stunts at the playground in school, but I lost all that flexibility. When I started training with my body weight and calisthenics, I regained a lot of those flexibilities again. Now I easily do muscle ups. You saw me doing the toe to bars, or rather knee to bars. I'm going to be doing another knee to bar shortly. I couldn't do all that stuff when I was building muscles, right? So you lose a lot of flexibility by building huge muscles. But if you're training with your body weight, you're doing some calisthenics, it helps you with your flexibility and you're still strong. You might not be able to push 5 plates, but you're still strong, right? So it also depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Let's go set number 8. Let's go. Knee to bar for 7 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pull-ups. Eight. 2 pike push-ups. One, 2, 3. 8 military push-ups. 8 military push-ups. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 like Tyson. 9, 10 lunges. 10 lunges, 10 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 10 bodyweight squats. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's go. Hey, I appreciate you guys for real. For me, one of the reasons I really appreciate you guys is that you're making it possible for me to have a conversation. It makes the workout more interesting, right? If we're able to talk back and forth, you can learn something from me. I can learn something from you. It makes it interesting. It makes it worthwhile that I'm working out here. So, namaste. My Indian brother earlier was teaching me the meaning of namaste, and it means nothing but positivity. So, namaste to you guys. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Diwali. Happy celebrations. Ghost, hello there. I have a problem with eating. I can't cook well. My kitchen is terrible, and I don't have time to cook what I do. to cook, what to do. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that question, bro. Ghost Song Jin Wo says, yeah, I haven't seen that much change in my body after running that much. Yeah, the main thing you might notice is maybe your heart rate will drastically drop, right? Especially your sleeping heart rate. So a healthy person should have a sleeping heart rate between maybe 45 beats per minute to about maybe 80 or 90, 45 to 90 beats per minute. But for someone that runs 12 kilometers every day, your heart rate will probably be around 45, maybe 50, 55. And that's good. That shows your cardiovascular health is really, really good. But then you're not necessarily developing strength in some other areas, right? Like, you mentioned earlier that you have some problems with your pull-ups. So it means you need to develop your upper body strength. So, develop your upper body strength by practicing your dead hangs, practice your pull-ups, your dips. So your dips, your pull-ups, your push-ups, and your dead hangs. It's going to help you develop your upper body strength. And if you can combine that safely with running long distance a lot, you're improving yourself in multiple ways. Your cardiovascular health is definitely top notch, and you're also improving your strength, right? So it's good. So Ghost says, I have pain in between my scapula on the right side, on the right upper back, more like the trigger point. Any advice before physical therapy? It's not painful, it makes me uncomfortable. Ah, man, bro. Ah, man, you're bringing in some very, very good questions. What I can tell you for sure is I've also suffered from pain here. Let me show you. This area. You see this? Just underneath the scapula on my left side. But mine originated from my sitting position at work, because I work with computers, right? And I often have to sit down for hours in front of a computer so I'm right-handed. I use my right hand on the mouse, but I have an awkward position where my left hand is awkwardly positioned, and it begins to affect that spot that I showed you. So what I do to help myself is stretch, dead hangs. I try to stretch the muscles as much as possible. I try to rotate the joint as much as possible. And I try to do dead hangs. Dead hang for 30 seconds to a minute. Sometimes 1 minute, 30 seconds. But I keep on practicing that way because it helps to stretch those muscles. And I try to use the muscles as much as possible. With my pull-ups, if you're not able to do pull-ups, start with chin-ups. So the difference is your chin-ups, your grip is facing your face, right? So this is a pull-up grip, and this is a chin-up grip. Chin-ups work on your biceps and your back muscles, including behind the scapula. Pull-ups work less on your biceps, but it works a lot on your traps, behind your scapula, and your core. So pull-ups are really good to help stretch you as far as those tight muscles that you have. And then what I can advise when it comes to cooking, a lot of people just don't know how to cook, but it's a very important skill to have, right? Because we need to learn how to survive if other people are not around to help us. God forbid, but what if there is a war? I mean, there are people in Ukraine, people in Palestine. Let me start afresh. There are people all around the world, from Congo, Sudan, Palestine, Ukraine, Nigeria, that are going through wars, active wars as we speak. You know, when we go back to fall asleep on our beds, we are eating Christmas food, having drinks. People are dodging bombs and bullets while we are having fun. Right now that we are exercising, some people are literally running away from missiles right now. And they have kids, they have families to take care of. So I try to put myself in their shoes because nobody is better than anybody. Some of us are just fortunate not to be in those situations. And for that reason, I try to be as independent as possible. If all I can do is cook something that isn't really palatable, but it's edible and nutritious, so be it. I'll survive on it, right? Try to make your food as much as possible. There is YouTube University. Go on YouTube. If you have the money, buy the recipe, search for the recipe on YouTube, and follow the instructions and cook. Just give it a try, bro. We only have one life to live. You have to try to optimize your life as much as you can, right? Because at the end of the day, we all die. Nobody gets out of here alive. So while we're here, let's try to make the best out of it, right? If you don't know how to cook and you're always buying food from outside, it's so expensive. Plus, you're putting yourself at risk because you don't know what those people put in the food that you cook, that you eat. Some of the hygiene of the kitchens where the foods that you buy are is horrible. If you see how dirty some of these kitchens are, you're never going to buy food from those restaurants again. So I encourage you to just give it a try. If you don't know what to do, go on YouTube University. YouTube has all the information that you need for any recipe of any type of food. I don't run 12 kilometers in one go. I do 7 in the morning and 5 in the evenings. Song Jinwo. Whoa, you're strong, man. Song, do you document your runnings on maybe YouTube or anything? I want to subscribe to your channel. If you have one of those, maybe on Instagram or anything else, I really don't mind. Drop your name in the comment section. Let me go search you up if you document your running, because that's intense. 12 kilometers a day, that's crazy. I know it's possible, but it's a lot of work, and I salute you for that. I can't even do one pull-up, Ghost, at 65 kilograms on assisted pull-up machine. My weight is 87 kg, 170 cm. I can do 65 kg wide grip for 8 reps. That's good, man. You're onto something. You are on the right track towards accomplishing what you're looking for. Because at 170 cm and 87 kilograms, it's a little bit heavy, I'll be honest, because I'm 182 cm and I'm 85 kilograms. Or 84, I'm about 84 kilograms and I'm 182, right? So, and my BMI tells me that I'm overweight, right? So at 170 and 87, you're not super overweight. No, I wouldn't say you are. But the fact that you're working out, you're able to do 8 reps, right? Of the wide grip 65 kilograms, bro, you're on the right track. All you need to do is keep on pushing. I'm also inspiring myself while telling you this. So if you feel like I'm inspiring you to accomplish something, you are also inspiring me to get better. So I encourage you to keep on doing what you're doing and slowly increase your repetitions. Slowly increase. If you're only able to do 8 reps for now, target 9 reps within the next couple of weeks, right? And then 10 reps. And then mix it up. Don't only focus on the assisted pull-up machine. You want to start doing um, reverse pull-ups. So from the top of the bar, you want to slowly come down. Let me demonstrate it for you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So on top of the bar, right? Slowly come down. Get back on top. And then slowly come down. It's a very good technique to help you increase your pull-up repetitions, right? You might need a platform to stand on top, to get on top of the bar, to get your chin above the bar. And you also want to be practicing dead hanging. So dead hanging is when you're basically hanging with your arms stretched out like this. And then you want to practice isometric holds. An isometric hold is at the top of the bar, on top of the bar, with your chin above the bar. And I'm going to demonstrate it now. You hold on to that position for 10 seconds. 10 seconds on top of the bar. Then slowly come up this way. Another 10 seconds. And get off the bar. You practice that. Let me show you. Isometric holds, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you can dead hang for another 10 seconds, right? And get off the bar. Practice those. Trust me, brother. You stay consistent. You keep on practicing. Give yourself about 1 month. Your results will amaze you and people around you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for letting me give you some game. Ghost. Thank you so much for your support. Vexon, I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support, bro. I hope you have a wonderful year ahead. You too, brother. I wish you nothing but the best in 2026. Peace and blessings, brother. Oh, shit. I need to go to set number 9, ASAP. I have 2 more reps. 2 more sets. But let me finish this quickly. Apple Ganteng. Can you smoke? Bro, smoking is bad for you, bro. Brother, I'm not Mike. I'm just a fan. I know, obviously. If Mike Tyson was in my comment section, bro, I would lose my shit, man, for real. Mike Tyson? Oh, man, that's a legend. You're just a fan, but I appreciate you. But if Tyson is the 2nd greatest boxer of all time, after Muhammad Ali, then yes. Honestly, bro, I'll give you my personal opinion. Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time in terms of what he accomplished in the ring and outside the ring. Nobody comes close to Muhammad Ali. He is the greatest of all time. Mike Tyson, what he accomplished in the ring, youngest undisputed at heavyweight division, highly, highly commendable. But at the same time, Mike lost. He had some losses that he wasn't supposed to lose. He wasn't supposed to lose to Buster Douglas, but I felt like God blessed Buster Douglas. So shout out to Buster Douglas for getting that victory over Mike Tyson. And then Mike Tyson, because he had those issues with, the fights with Evander Holyfield, he lost to a cruiserweight, bro. Twice. And then he lost to Lennox Lewis, but there was no way he was going to beat Lewis anyways. Lewis was just better. So yeah, Tyson is one of the greatest of all time, but shout out to Mike Tyson, man. That's all I'm going to say. Hey, Muhammad Ali, look. Dave. Okay. Right. You're sweating. Oh, really? It's gonna take. Hey. Yeah. Oh, what about the snow? When?
Now.
Right now, right now.
Yeah. Mommy's gonna take me. The girls are already eating. They're fine. Just letting me.
Alara, wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, check this out, y'all. Hey, the GOAT himself. The GOAT himself, Muhammad Ali. You feel me? Yes. So, yeah, man. But shout out to Mike Tyson, man. Nothing but respect to Mike Tyson. I also did not like the fact that he fought Jake Paul and gave Jake Paul some legitimacy. But I can't even blame him because everybody needs money. Mike Tyson needed a paycheck and he got the paycheck. But it was a sacrifice because you allowed Jake Paul to beat you, get a record, a win over you. Be better, be more functional than just muscle. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You have a great physique. I'm going to work out at home too. Thank you so much for motivating me. Thank you, brother Vexon. Thank you so much. Yeah, bro. If you're both calisthenics, that's Mike Tyson. And gym going, flexibility plus strength. Absolutely. Yeah, I do that. I go to the gym and I do calisthenics. But mine is 90% calisthenics, body weight, 10% gym. This is False Space Channel. Maximum. What's up, Maximum? Back at you, bruh. If I become an MMA fighter, I will protect the people around me from bullying. And you're going to make so much money. Hey, bro, once you become a star, don't forget your boy. Okay? Remember me, bro. Once you become a star, you need to invite me to one of your fights. I would gladly come and attend and cheer for you. Yeah, this is the exact right area. If I can't do chin-ups yet, yes. I do calisthenics for 2-3 months before starting running because I thought I need some more stamina. I am able to hold 5-6 seconds plank in air, but I'll shift to calisthenics for sure. Yes. Song Jinwo, absolutely. Yeah, do more calisthenics and it's just going to make you an all-rounder, better athlete. Brother, you're absolutely right. While we might be able to enjoy delicious meals in the new year, they might be out in the cold, hungry and thirsty, waiting for help. Such an unfair world we live in, I tell you. Such a crazy world. I'm talking about innocent people in the war, children. Imagine, I saw that stuff that happened in Israel, in Palestine. That shit was, damn, man, we live in a crazy world. You see what's going on in Congo, in Sudan, in parts of Nigeria? Madness, I tell you. Body posing. What's up, Shan Singh? Nah, bro, Floyd Mayweather is the greatest boxer of all time. Ah, man, bro, you guys are gonna bring this debate, man. Hey, let me see what your name is. Job Hunters Official and Omari Raid. You guys think Floyd is the best? I'll tell you what, personally, and the people of Sudan. Yeah, the people of Sudan. Man, big shout out to Sudan. My prayers are for the people of Sudan. I do try to contribute when I can financially, but it's also difficult because there are so many scammers out there. They act as third parties that take money to help people in need of humanitarian aid, but they end up stealing the money. Crazy world that we live in. But as much as possible, I try to support when I can, when I have trusted avenues to make it happen. I try to make it happen. Talking about Floyd Mayweather, absolutely excellent boxer. But there are so many criticisms of Floyd Mayweather as well. Floyd Mayweather was never an undisputed champion. At the early stages of his career, when he was knocking out guys, he was such an excellent boxer. But at the later stages, after having so many hand injuries, he changed his style and became much more defensive. And he shined, but he never accomplished undisputed championship. And it got to a point in his career where he was strictly picking and choosing opponents. He wasn't going by the rules. You know, guys like Floyd Mayweather, although I respect his accomplishments, But he's one of the people that made the sport of boxing less structured. He contributed to that. And I don't blame him entirely, because when Floyd was with HBO clearly had an agenda to diminish anything that he accomplished. If you guys remember Larry Merchant, one of the big announcers in HBO, Merchant would always try to berate Floyd Mayweather at any opportunity. And for that reason, Floyd became a savage as well. So I understand why Floyd did what he did, but I'm not going to call him the greatest boxer of all time. He's one of the greatest, definitely one of the best. But I'm not going to call him the greatest of all time, simply because he was picking and choosing his opponents by the time he turned 30. And that's how the rest of his career went. From 30 up until he retired, he was picking and choosing opponents. It got so bad that this guy fought Conor McGregor. This guy actually fought Conor McGregor, and it's on his record. That made him 50-0. So would I really call that the greatest of all time? Look at Terence Crawford. Crawford, in my opinion, accomplished more than Floyd. However, Crawford also has a lot of criticisms, because Crawford did not defend any one of the undisputed championships. He became undisputed in 3 weight classes, but he never had one title defense of the undisputed championship. And for that reason, I can criticize him for that. But as far as accomplishments, Crawford, in my opinion, accomplished more than Floyd, simply because he is a multi-division weight champion, 3 times undisputed champion, and he wasn't picking and choosing opponents. He was fighting those they put in front of him. If Crawford comes back from his retirement, then he can pick and choose. And we're going to support him because he deserves it at this point in his career. But we're still going to criticize him for not defending undisputed championship, not even one time. Right? So yeah, good argument. I like it. Shout out to you. If you think Floyd Mayweather is the best of all time, it is what it is. I can't really argue because he's definitely up there, Floyd Mayweather. But there are some holes in his career that you can criticize, right? Muhammad Ali, despise all the money he made, the memory of him, how great he really is, the painting you are holding is the real wealth of the person. Even after so many years, we love him. Absolutely. Can you just imagine? I have his picture in my house. You know, no, Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time. But Muhammad Ali is different. Ali went all the way to Ghana. He went to Nigeria. He went to Congo. You know, he told the United States government, F you, I'm not gonna go kill Vietnamese in your war. How wouldn't you respect that kind of man? Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time, for real, for real. For real. It's not even comparable. Forget about the losses. Yes, he had some losses, but he's still the greatest of all time. Right? Floyd fought the most world champions. He did so in the least amount of fights. He made the most money. He got the highest gates. He's the most accurate fighter. Yeah, without a doubt, man. Floyd has a lot of positive attributes about him, right? But at the same time, I don't know, man. He made the most money fighting who? Who did he fight, bro? He fought Manny Pacquiao 6 years later. That fight was supposed to happen 6 years prior to when it eventually happened. And they made the highest amount of money in a fight that was highly, highly technical. We boxing fans, we enjoyed the fight, but it was less entertaining for mediocre boxing fans, if that makes sense. And then he made the second highest gate fighting an MMA fighter, Conor McGregor. Am I going to give him credit for that? I'm going to give him credit for the business acumen, because that shows he has the business sense to make so much money. But I have to give Jake Paul the same amount of credit, because Jake Paul too is making crazy money from staging ridiculous fights. You see what I'm saying, right? If I'm going to give Floyd Mayweather credit for making so much money, then I have to give Jake Paul the same amount of credit for making so much money as well. And I'm never going to say Jake Paul is one of the best fighters. He's definitely not. Let's go. We have 2 more sets. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys are making me have a solid conversation. Thank you so much. 2 more sets and we're done. One more set. Vexon, thank you, man. It's bedtime for you, bro. Thank you for subscribing, bro. Thank you for turning on the notification. Hey, guys, if you like this content, please like the video, like many of you guys have, and I appreciate you. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification, double tap that screen. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, Vexon, and I'm wishing you a good night, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Thank you so much, bro. Job Hunters Official. Would I fight on Misfits? Bro, I'm 40 years old, man. I seen Andrew Tate. I think Andrew Tate may be about 40 as well, maybe 41. And he was fighting on Misfit recently. I can definitely fight on Misfit. But I'm gonna need to practice, to train for about 6 months. Right? I mean, I know how to throw hands. I've been practicing boxing for years. But for me to get into a proper fight in Misfits against one of the lower level opposition, I need 6 months of training. I know that for sure. I need 6 months of focus of training. I could do it. I would absolutely do it. What do I make of there being a reform? UK government in boxing. Are you talking about the BBBOC, the British Boxing Commission or something? BBBOC. There's so much corruption in boxing, bro. I swear down. There's so much corruption, not just in the States, but in the UK. And to be fair, the most important boxing countries right now are the US, the UK, and maybe Saudi Arabia, maybe, because they bring the funding. But as far as real boxing fans,
I have to say the UK is probably number one. The UK is maybe number one in terms of real boxing fans. The governing council, BBBOC, there's a lot of corruption there. We saw Chris Eubank Jr. trying to expose them, trying to, talk about some corruption that is going on in the BBBOC. In the US, different boxing commissions with different corruption going on from Nevada to New York to California, Florida. Insane. So I think if the UK government is going to infuse itself in the management of boxing, then they have to ensure that they minimize the corruption. Because it's crazy. How do they look at what happened? How do you sanction a fight between Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua? What's wrong with these guys, bro? That fight shouldn't have been sanctioned. If they keep on doing this, someone is going to die in the ring soon. Oh, yeah. Someone is going to die in the ring. Already, professional fighters lose their lives in the ring. Professionals that have been training their entire lives, they die in the ring sometimes, right? We saw what happened between, what's that guy's name? Is it Nick Powell? That guy that almost died, Chris Eubank, former opponent. He had a brain swelling injury. He was in a coma for the longest time. He almost became a vegetable, right? So professional fighters lose their lives in the ring. Talk less of YouTubers fighting solid heavyweight fighters. That's just it's a recipe for death. Jake Paul is lucky that he came out of that fight with only broken jaws. He's lucky because it could have been worse. And they need to stop all this nonsense. Eubank, Ben, should never have happened. Eubank looked like a skeleton. Bro, tell me about it, man. How do you let that happen? The rehydration clause was ridiculous. He couldn't weigh in. He couldn't come into that fight weighing more than 10 pounds over the weight limit or something like that. And then he looked like a skeleton. He couldn't even throw punches. Even in the first fight, he was looking like a shell of himself. And you know what's crazy? It has created a delusion in the minds of Conor Benn and his fans. And I like Conor Benn. Personally, I am a fan of Conor Benn, but I'm not delusional. I know he's not really a good fighter. Because what would eventually happen is Conor Benn will think he's really good and he'll go challenge a real fighter. Maybe like, I heard him calling out Jaron Ennis, Boots. Boy, Boots will kill him. Like, just, you need to pay attention to the skill level. There is a huge skill gap between these guys. Conor Benn is a brawler. He knows how to brawl. He can maybe fight on the European level, but he hasn't shown anything to prove that he can compete on the world stage. So if Conor Benn, with his delusion, getting a victory over Chris Eubank, thinks he can come fight a guy like Virgil Ortiz, Boots Ennis, or Bakram, those are real killers. Those guys will hurt you. We're not talking about a drained Chris Eubank. Shut up, Al Kehola. Shut up. Nobody's talking to you, bro. Shut up. Al Kehola. Are you done trolling, bro? When you're done trolling, you can come back. Let's go for set number 10. Last set. Respect to you, brother. Man, I appreciate you, Job Hunters official. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. Hey, guys, if you like this content, subscribe to the channel. Click that like button. I appreciate you guys for real. This is going to the last set. Sung Jinwo. Bro, but I have to say, the workout that you showed, it's really tough. Yeah, man. I thought I was going to be done in an hour. I've been here for 1 hour, 1 hour 40 minutes. But it's also because I've been talking and talking and talking. It's tough, I'll be honest, it's tough, but it is what it is. It's the holiday season. I don't have a lot to do today, so I can work out nonstop, right? Oha. Come back tomorrow, bro. I didn't block you, brother. Trust me. I did not block you. It's Christmas season. I don't need to block you. Although you're trolling, I'm not going to block you. I'm just going to time you out for 24 hours. Come back tomorrow. Hopefully you don't troll again. But if you keep trolling, and I highly doubt you're ever going to come back, because trolls like you don't subscribe. You just go around people's YouTube channels looking for who to troll, seeking for whom to troll. You need to do better, bro. But yeah, thanks. Let's go for set number 10.
Your home is your happy place until you come back to bad odors. Use Febreze plug-in. It alternates between 2 complementary scents to fight odors and provides freshness for up to 50 days. Try Febreze plug.
At Simpler, we work hard to keep things simple and nature work even harder.
Chin-ups. Pike push-ups for 3. 1, 2, 3. Military push-ups for 8. Mike Tyson push-up. Lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 squats. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now we have 100 push-ups. 100 push-ups, and we're done. $20. 20. There is a 400-meter track near my house. In the morning, I run 15 rounds. Shit, man. 15 times 4, that's 6,000 kilometers. 6,000 meters in the morning, okay? And slows down after every third round, okay? So every 1.2 kilometers, you slow down. And then you do it 5 times and repeat the same in the evening. That's how you do it. You must live in a very warm, climatic area, if I'm correct, right? I mean, there's nothing as good as having free workout equipment close to your house, or having a track and field amenities close to you, or having outdoor calisthenics park close to you. If you have any one of these amenities, I encourage you to take advantage of it. That's how you get yourself in shape for free without having to register at the gym, just like Sung Jin Wo, right? Running, although that's intense, and I respect it. I really, really respect it. But it's a good way to get yourself in shape. Sung Jin Won, I want you to try something out. If you can measure your sleeping heart rate, try and measure your sleeping heart rate. What is your average sleeping heart rate from when you go to bed at night up until when you wake up in the morning? What is the average? I want to bet that for someone that runs as much as you do, your sleeping heart rate will be in the 40s. And that's very, very healthy. That's very good. Let's go 20. That's 20. That's 20 for 2. 20 for 2. We've been working out for the last 1 hour, 50 minutes. And we are cooling down with 100 push-ups. I'm doing 20 per set for 5 sets. So far today, I've done 100 squats, 100 lunges, 100 military push-ups, and that also includes pike push-ups. I did about 15 pike push-ups, and I did 20 Mike Tyson push-ups. And then I've done 80 pull-ups and 75 toe to bar / knee to bar exercises. That's what I've done today so far. I don't take care of the sugar intake. Do you mean you don't take sugar, or you take sugar? Okay, and only eat homemade foods, bro. I'm sure you're like lean, super healthy, perfect blood pressure, because number one, you sound like you eat healthy, you make a conscious choice to eat healthy, you avoid processed foods and sugars, and you exercise a lot. There is no way you're not going to have very healthy vitals. Your vitals will be reading perfectly. What football team do I support? Football. Yeah, are you talking about soccer or American football? If it's American football, I don't watch American football. I don't support any team. I don't even know how to play the games. But if you're talking about soccer, I don't really watch soccer, to be honest. I don't watch soccer either. I only watch boxing. But there is a team that I have a nephew. My nephew plays for Valencia in Spain. Villarreal. That's what it's called. Villarreal. Right? My nephew plays in Villarreal, Spain. Just go check him out. Oluwaseyi. He's a new signee of Villarreal. He got signed about 3 months ago. I try to watch their games just because I have to support him, right? Other than that, I don't watch soccer. I don't watch football, but I watch boxing. So if you ask me questions about boxing, I can answer questions about boxing. But all these other sports, I don't. Okay, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 60 down, 40 to go. Only natural sugars from bananas, apples. Nice, nice. Bro, I almost never eat sugar. I don't have sugar in my house. I don't add sugar to anything that I eat. If I eat sugar, then I'm consuming the sugar from a drink. I never drink pop, ever. I never ever drink pop. And trust me, as healthy as I sound like I am, I drink some alcohol sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes I drink, some beer, some wine here and there. So I'm not perfect myself. I'm not 100% healthy living person. But one thing I've successfully cut out of my life is sugar. I don't eat sugar. I try as much as possible not to eat processed foods as much as possible, right? I have kids, and I've also trained them into that lifestyle. Avoiding eating sugar, avoiding eating processed foods, avoiding eating too much fried foods, right? Fruits, vegetables. Bro, I'm from Nigeria. Yeah. I turned 22 months ago, and being into fitness for 6 months and have a goal of healthy life even after 60 to 70. You did, bro. Hey, listen, bro. I'm 40 years old. Do you know that? I'm 40. And I started working out in 2004 when I was, I might have been 19, thereabout, in 2004. In 2004, that was when I bought my first bench in Abeokuta, Nigeria. Bench press. I was doing my squats with a sandbag. I used, the rotors in the wheels of vehicles. Those were my plates. I had the thin rod, the rotors as my bench. I had a rough bench, and I was doing my bench press way back then, right? So you started at the perfect time. In my 20 years of working out, I have been a bodybuilder. I've done calisthenics. Now I'm a hybrid. I do both, right? There are so many things that I can do that people wonder, how are you able to do this? But it's because I've been training for a long time. And one thing that I notice is people respect me simply because I have the consistency. I might not have money. I might not bring anything else to the table. But the consistency that I have in working out, it brings respect to me. And that alone is a selling point. It's something that I can use. I can leverage upon, to accomplish a lot of things, right? So you started at the perfect time. Keep on pushing. One thing I'm going to say is your exercise regimen is going to evolve with time. In the next couple of years, you might find yourself doing bodybuilding. You might find yourself being a full-time calisthenics athlete. It's part of the evolution, and just take it as it is. But most importantly, don't stop. Keep on pushing, bro. Keep on pushing, Bro, I see a lot of guys in their 65, 70, 75. They do things that I wish I can do. I wish I could do what some of these 65-year-olds are doing. And they inspire me to keep on pushing. Because if you're 65, 70 years old and you can do back levers, muscle ups, and I can't, then I'm inspired. I want to do what you're doing. So let's just keep pushing, bro. It's a community where those of us that have discovered the benefits of working out, we can always have these conversations. We can relate with one another. We can learn from one another. And we can keep on inspiring one another and optimize our bodies. Let's go. We have 40 more push-ups to go. 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Done, baby. Yes. Ah. Oh shit. Listen, I fucked up, man. I have 50 burpees to go. Yo, I set myself up for this though. Check this out. So the original plan was after completing all these exercises, and then I'm gonna do 100 push-ups and then 50 burpees. I don't have a choice. I have to complete the 50 burpees now. Let's go for 50 burpees. This is the part where I have to dig in. I have to dig deep to complete this. 50 burpees. Let's go. Ah, 10. Let's go. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. 40 burpees to go. Thank you so much, brother. Brother Song Jin Wo. Salute to you, bro. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mike Tyson. Respect, brother. Respect back to you, bro. That's true. When you train hard and don't bother anyone, people respect you. I swear down, bro. You know, when I was a younger guy, I was trying to get my respect by doing some crazy stuff, but it never really worked. But once I stuck to myself, started working out, started seeing the results, people started respecting me. They even respect my political views. That's how crazy it is, bro. Other aspects of my life that are non-related to working out and exercising, people respect my opinion. They might disagree, but I respect it. I come around, I criticize some of the most sensitive topics that people don't talk about, politics, religion. I talk about it, and people respect it because they know that this guy has discipline and consistency in one aspect of his life, and we can trust his opinion on certain things, even though we disagree. And I've just noticed it about human psychology. They just tend to respect you because you work out. Humans, that's how human beings are. Trust me on that one. I encourage you to try the same. Let's go. 10 more burpees. Let's do standing burpees this time around. Standing burpees. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on.
always in the air. And cleaning it, is the worst. So get a Swiffer duster. It captures dust in one swipe without lifting a thing. Trap and lock 3 times more dust. Oh yeah, you'll love Swiffer or your money back.
One sip of new Fuse iced tea, and he knew he had to share the flavor with everyone. One sip, and you'll know it's the flavor.
Of course. Yeah, for sure. We'll come back tomorrow. I appreciate you, brother. Double tap that screen. Subscribe to the channel, please. If you like this content, just having a general conversation about body weight exercises and showing you some exercises that I do. And I can hopefully learn from some of what you guys do as well. Let's go for, we have 30 more burpees and we're done. 30 more burpees. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Subscribe to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe, let's go. 7. 8. 8. Song Jiwon. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Hey, listen, bro. I want to know where you're from, bro. Let me guess. Are you from Korea? Are you from Japan? Where are you from? Let me know, please, bro. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Let's go. We have 10 more. 20. 10 to go. Time to go, baby. Let's go. Time to go, baby. Let me see where my brother Song Jin-wo is from. I'm from India. Oh, interesting. Song Jin-wo is character from anime. My real name is Meat. Oh, salute to you, Meat. Yeah, you know, I was looking at that name, Song Jin-wo, and it looks like a Far East Asian name. I was thinking maybe Korea, Japan type. But hey, salute to you, brother. Isn't it like midnight over there in India? Like in the middle of the night? Hey, shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. Let's go. We have 10 more burpees and we're done. 10 more burpees. One. Two. Three. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last but not the least. What did we complete today? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, bro. We've completed leg raises. Well, technically toe to bar, knee to bar exercises. We did an average of 7.5 per set for 10 sets. Then we did 8 pull-ups immediately after the toe to bars for 10 sets. And then specialized push-ups that includes Pike Push-Ups, military push-ups, and Mike Tyson push-ups. We did 10 of those for 10 sets. 10 lunges for 10 sets. 10 squats for 10 sets. And then we did 100 push-ups and 50 burpees. Let me know what you think, bro. Thank you for joining. Click that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video. Wishing you nothing but a fantastic 2026. Make sure you stay in shape. Keep on working out. If you're trying to get into the workout lifestyle, subscribe to this channel and similar channels. There are so many channels out there that would show you a step-by-step approach on how to get into using your body weight for exercises. You don't need a gym membership, trust me. No gym membership needed. All you need is your body weight, right? And there are so many channels out there, including this one. So if you like that content, it's free. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Peace. Thank you, Song Jin-wo. Thank you, everyone that was participating. Salute.